so over this shit.
It's the last cocktail party tonight. There's good vibes and bad vibes. There's a few weird vibes in here. It's pretty intense, to be honest. Like, it's a big decision, I think, that we have tonight in front of us. With this rose ceremony tonight, it is basically confirming that our family is going to fly out. We're going to meet each other. This is a big step. People are having some pretty deep and genuine chats.
But I think we're both on the same page with, you know, we do want the life partner scenario. And, you know, we're at the same stages of our lives.
Cheers.
Cheers to the last rose ceremony.
To the last rose ceremony, and I think probably to meeting some family members.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting my rose tonight, Glenn.
Yeah, oh, I reckon you're getting mine too.
I look around and I see a lot of the other couples in here, and it's a stark contrast of where they are and where Brittney and I am. And I've got to be honest with Brittney. Let's go.
I've been stressing.
Let's move, because there's a lot we need to discuss. So tell me, okay, how are you feeling?
I really want to just see where it goes, because at this moment I feel like I want to be a lot more than friends with you.
I've obviously thought about a future with Jackson, because I wouldn't go this far if it's going to be a friendship. I really like him. Of course, like you know, I'd want to meet his friends and family, but I'm not too sure if we're there yet.
I was just up in the air. I think, like, what's the best thing for this to go forward, you know?
Yeah.
The thing that I was struggling with is that, am I being completely honest to you, if I'm prepared to bring my family over? And I don't think it's the next logical step. Like, I've introduced two girls to my family.
Yeah.
So to bring them over...
I totally understand where you're coming from, because I'm the exact same.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been long enough for us to bring our family over here.
But as soon as I get out of here, I want to meet up with you and see how we go on the outside.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, talk every day and all that kind of stuff. I can see Brittney in my life for sure. Brittney is one of a kind, and everyone knows that. And I'm lucky that she showed interest towards me.
So I'll happily leave here knowing that, you know, it's too soon to bring family over, but it's not like we're still going to try on the outside.
I like that. I think that the fact that we're leaving together is a really good sign. It means that even though we haven't gone through the process and made it to the end, we're going to give it a crack on the outside.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Let's go.
Love you guys.
Let's go. See you guys. See you.
I'm leaving paradise with a guy, potentially a boyfriend, and, you know, I'm really happy about that. That's what I came here for a second time, and I can't wait to see what happens, and I can't wait to update you all.
Into this rose ceremony, I'm feeling pretty much 100% certain Ciarran's going to be giving me a rose. However, I am rehashing in my head, do I want to let him off the hook and give him my rose tonight? This is coming down to crunch time.
Ladies, gentlemen, welcome to the final rose ceremony here in Paradise. The question hanging in the air tonight is an obvious one. Is what you have here just a fun holiday fling? Or is it something more serious? I'll call you forward as a couple. Each of you will have a rose to present to your partner and take the next step by introducing your partner to your friends and family.
I think it's a big deal meeting family and friends, because that means that you really want something serious with that person.
If you decline a rose, it doesn't necessarily mean the relationship is over. It might simply mean that you're not ready to take things further in this environment. If either of you turns down a rose, both of you will leave paradise straight away. I wish you all the best. If you're ready, let's do this. Mary and Conor.
Conor and Mary are something really special to witness. And I am here for this love story.
Mary, you're a beautiful and kind person, and I'm really excited to take the next step in our relationship. Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Conor, I really like spending time with you. I hope you know that I have no doubts that I really want to move forward with our relationship. Will you accept this rose?
Yes.
Alisha and Glenn.
Glenn, you are an incredible man, and I can't wait to continue this journey together. Glenn, will you accept this rose?
Of course. Alisha, I've never met an amazing woman like you before. Every day in here we seem to grow and grow, and I can't wait to see what the future holds with us. Alisha, will you accept this rose?
I will.
A lot of these guys have been here since day dot. I haven't had that time. I've only been connected with Mia for only a few days. Are we putting too much pressure on this so early?
Mia and Scott.
Mia, you're such an incredible, strong, beautiful woman, and I'm so blessed to have created a connection with you in here. I personally feel it's a little bit rushed for our family and friends to be flying over here. And I want to continue and commit to you to working towards a relationship on the outside.
Obviously, I do enjoy my time with you. I've made that pretty apparent. It's been a whirlwind. So we'll take the next step, just not in here then.
Mia and Scott, everyone here, I'm sure, wishes you nothing but the very best. Thank you so much. Good luck.
See you guys.
See ya.
Hey guys. See you guys.
I definitely think that me and myself have a good chance of making it on the outside world. We just need to take it slow and steady.
Kiki and Cairran.
I've been listening to all these other couples say these nice things to each other. Am I going to continue to sweep things under the rug about how I feel? Or am I going to start honouring myself?
Ciarran, since getting to paradise, I know that we have faced some obstacles that other couples haven't faced. And I have had to more or less reassess my goalposts on what I'm willing to accept in a relationship. And it's been incredibly hard for me. But because of your tenacity and just how much you wanted to prove to me that I was your priority, I am absolutely rapt to be able to offer you my rose tonight. So, Ciarran, will you accept my rose?
Of course I will.
Kiki, that speech was absolutely beautiful, but in true Ciarran fashion, I don't know what tenacity means, but I reckon it means something pretty good. I wake up every morning next to you, the happiest man in paradise. So will you accept this rose?
Absolutely.
I really do hope that Ciarran and Kiki work. Kiki is a very beautiful woman. She's very strong. And I hope that Ciarran treats Kiki with a lot more respect than I ever got.
Renee and Matt.
I am so proud of Renee. She has had a tough run here in Paradise. No longer is her journey in Paradise dictated by Ciarran.
Renee, you're seriously the most amazing girl. I'm looking so forward to getting to know your family and you getting to know mine and seeing what the future holds. Will you accept this rose?
Of course I will. Matt, you make me the happiest girl in the world. I adore you. You always have my back. And you prove that to me every single day. So, will you accept this rose?
Of course I will.
I am so happy that Renee has finally found the love she deserves.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy for all of you. How exciting that you now get to move forward and meet each other's friends and family. What a wonderful night.
Good night.
Coming up.
Donna.
Hi, Donna. I'm Glenn. Nice to meet you, finally.
A new day brings a reality check.
I was so nervous. I was just like, if I'm smiling a lot, it's because when I'm nervous, I smile.
As families meet.
This is my dad, Renee. I'm assuming. Nice
to meet you.
Will the paradise bubble burst?
Obviously, the subject's going to come up, Ciarran.
When Renee's X-Files are reopened.
Are you completely over Ciarran?
And Ciarran's ghosts of girlfriends past.
It's pretty serious when you sleep with someone else. And the fact that you weren't man enough to tell her yourself. She heard it from other people in Paradise.
Continue to haunt him.
It's a real dog act, actually. It's just crap. You're a lying, cheating dog.
Each day that I spend with Glenn, I fall for him more and more. And I desperately want this to work after Paradise. But meeting each other's family today is probably the biggest test of whether this relationship could actually be successful. And so I'm incredibly nervous about this portion of Paradise because this is where it all fell apart for me last year.
You made it very hard for me not to think that you like me.
Last year, I was with someone who had no respect for me.
What message do you think you're giving me?
We're kind of friends that kiss. It's a thing.
But I knew what I deserved.
If you're not able to say something more substantial than I'm your mate, I'm leaving tonight.
So I had to walk away. This sucks. Last year was nothing compared to what me and Glenn have created in Paradise. And Glenn is honestly such a remarkable guy. But I have this all-consuming fear that I've gotten caught up in the fantasy and that this is too good to be true and that this perfect bubble is going to one day burst.
Oh, Mommy. Hello, my beautiful girl. How are you?
Good. My mum is so incredibly important to me. It's just been me and her for these 27 years. She is my absolute rock.
Oh, Mummy.
Hello. Oh, beautiful.
My mum is a really good read of character, and
She's going to be able to tell me if me and Glenn have what it takes to make it on the outside, or if I have just been caught up in the magic.
So, you've met somebody?
Yes.
And?
Who do you think it is?
Okay, well, I thought Glenn. No, so I'm right.
Yes.
It's funny, when I was looking at a lineup for Bachelorette, my eye was drawn to Glenn, and I thought that is the kind of person that I want Alisha to be with. You know, it's mother's intuition.
He's 32.
It's great. Don't have to wait too long for my grandchildren.
Mum. Okay, the rules of today. No baby no flirting.
Okay.
I mean, a little bit of flirting if you have to. Please don't call him your son-in-law. Please don't tell him you've got the spare room set up. Like, play it cool, Mum. We're not at the commitment ceremony yet. Essentially, my only anxiety at the moment is that I feel like this is too good to be true.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes when things are so perfect, you're just waiting for the bubble to burst. Like, it's so good having you here.
Yes.
Because it brings it into the real world a little bit.
It makes it real.
And I need you to go into it when you meet him and give me like your full, honest appraisal.
Yes, what I think of him.
The type of person he is, whether he's going to break my heart.
Yeah, sure.
Because I don't want to leave Paradise again this year with someone messing me about.
No.
Like, you've seen how hard last Paradise was.
Absolutely. I was brokenhearted. I hadn't seen you in that much pain, and I didn't like it. So it's important to me that nobody ever takes you for a ride again. And I had to experience watching my beautiful girl have a heavy heart for quite a long time. So I'm really not prepared to see that happen again. And I hope that she's going down a road that leads her to more happiness this time.
Yeah. And so I need you to go in there and ask the tough questions. So don't hold back.
No, well, you know your mummy.
Oh, Mummy. I really need her to be able to give me an honest appraisal about him so I can assess whether what I've seen in Glenn is what she sees in Glenn.
I'm a little bit nervous because today a lot is at stake. Alisha's been hurt before in Paradise, and if her family has any concerns about me, it could be the end of our relationship. Hey, buddy. Hey, brother. How are you? Good. I brought Neil, my brother, to introduce to Alisha today. He's not just my brother, he's my twin brother. How are you? Too good. He talks like me, speaks like me. Yeah, he's just like my mirror image. How's the experience been? It has honestly blown my mind. Yeah? Like, it's something I haven't felt before. Grinning ear to ear. Yeah. My brother's approval means everything to me, and hopefully he will see exactly what I see in Alisha. It's going to be good.
I forgot to mention that Glenn has a twin brother.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how to conduct myself. They're twins. And wouldn't it be like the most awkward moment if I'm like going up and being like, hey, Glenn, miss you, babe, and try and mac on with his brother?
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Neil, how are you?
I'm good. You can tell the difference. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you. Of course. I'm like,
You sure?
Donna.
Hi, Donna. I'm Glenn. Nice to meet you, finally.
Nice to meet
Heard a lot about you.
Glenn is tall, fair and handsome. What more could you want in life? I just hope that he has everything else that it takes.
Gosh, I gotta say, it's a strange feeling when you've like been making out with a guy for 3 weeks and then you like see a guy who looks exactly like. I might steal Neil for a chat and leave you two to it. And you remember the rules I gave you?
Oh, really?
I'm like, don't flirt with Glenn.
No, I won't.
Just one ground rule.
Yeah, like mother, like daughter.
Last year when Alisha was in paradise, Jules broke Alisha's heart.
See you guys. See you soon.
Come to sit with me. So I'm here to make sure that Alisha's making the right decisions for herself and that she doesn't make those same mistakes again. We're a family of strong women and we look after each other. So I have to ask, has paradise influenced your feelings? Because I'm concerned whether you're authentic or not.
This isn't just a paradise romance for me, and I can really see something after paradise with Alisha. And she's a very special girl. And
a relationship has to be a partnership.
yeah.
So are you prepared to put in your 50%?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a team for me. Donna doesn't waste time just trying to grill me and getting to, you know, the nitty-gritty.
And do you want to get married?
Yeah, I want to get married. And
Does that scare you?
No, not at all. She means business, and I'm just hoping she's approving of me right now.
And how would that work, being on different sides of the country?
There's a lot of things that are holding me in Perth.
Yeah.
But I would very much consider moving for her.
Oh.
Honestly, I haven't been this happy in a very long time. Alicia's just blowing my mind.
Oh, you're making it really difficult for a mummy to give you a good grilling.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think I'm a good judge of character, and I think I can see when someone's genuine.
Yeah.
And I'd love to come at you, but I really strongly feel like you're a good guy.
Thanks, Donna. It means a lot. Yeah. This chat with Donna has gone better than I could ever expected, and those first impressions mean so much, and I couldn't be happier at this moment. She has everything I'm looking for in a partner.
Oh, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit jealous. I think Glenn is adorable. One thing that I can see in Glenn is that he has eyes for my daughter. So could I just give you a big hug?
Absolutely.
This is not flirting, by the way. It is no time for her to hold back. She needs to go for it.
Oh, Mum. What do you think?
Well, my only problem is it seems a little bit too perfect.
It is a bit perfect, isn't it?
It is. And he's just lovely.
Isn't he?
Absolutely. I'd like to find negative things about him. I can't. He's beautiful in every way.
Yeah.
It is so affirming to know that my mum clearly sees in Glenn what I see in Glenn.
Sometimes finding the right thing is scary, but to me, he seems really safe. So give it all you've got and see what that feels like. It's no time to hold back.
I love you too, darling. Instantly, she has just put so many of my nerves at ease.
Oh, look, it's lovely to meet you both. I'm in some alternative land.
Right? That's what I feel like.
Amazingness.
From this moment forth, I am finally ready to not be guarded and to just really open my heart and to take a leap of faith.
Lovely meeting you.
And let Glenn know how I feel tonight.
What do we have here?
Wow. So beautiful.
I am so excited to see Glenn tonight, and I want to make sure that he knows how sure I am about this relationship, because that's what he deserves.
That was so sexy. Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
Jay was amazing, and it meant a lot to me.
Yeah. Feel that there's incredible feelings between us. And I think with, you know, your mum coming in and Neil coming in, it just made this actually real.
I agree. I mean, I think I have been feeling like this has been too good to be true. Essentially, what today has allowed me to do is to let go of the it's too good to be true and just realise that it's true.
I'm real.
You are.
I know looking into her eyes now that we've finally got over that last hurdle, that she's really letting go of what happened to her last time in paradise, and that this is not a fantasy, but it is 100% real, and I'm not going anywhere.
Like, you have honestly been my rock. Like, you are unbelievable. You really are. You really are what I want.
And you're what I want. When I have fallen in love before, I fall hard, but this has nothing on any previous experience that I've ever felt before. You're literally what I've been waiting for to walk into my life. Like, I've never been so sure of anything in my life that there is a serious future for both of us outside of paradise.
Oh my gosh, nobody has ever said the things that Glenn says to me. Honestly, I don't know who this guy is. He's like Shakespeare.
I do also fall in love hard and fast. And I have been falling in love with you.
I have also been falling in love with you. Every little bit I learn about you, I'm just loving. It's almost like, did I even know what it was before until I met you? And like, I know we're only at the beginning of this journey, and like, it just makes me so happy and excited to see what is going to happen after all of this. I just honestly can't wait. Today has been a game changer. It's made this real for Alisha and I. And I feel we have this incredible bond that some people could never establish in their life together. You're perfect.
I'm not.
You are to me.
I am feeling so fantastic. Tonight has just been absolutely the cherry on top on what was an amazing day.
I can't even tell you how elated I am to go and do this commitment ceremony with you, honestly.
I would love that more than anything in the world.
Conor has all the qualities that I've been looking for in a guy, and I really want this to work. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we would be on the same page when it comes to my daughter, which is my priority. So I need to know how he would go with it, because it could be hard for him. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen. My mom and dad are overseas with my daughter, Chanel. And, you know, I think it's a big step for Conor to meet my family. So I brought my friend, Kylie. She knows everything about my life. You know, she will be able to get good answers out of Conor. So, you know, I've been in paradise for a while, and I, you know, end up meeting someone, which is Conor. I actually really like him. And he knows the whole story about me, that I'm a single mom and all that. I did talk to him about the whole stepfather thing. And he said, of course, I'm willing to be a stepfather, but I'm not rushing it. And I'm just like, what does that mean, you're not rushing? Because I have a kid, I'm a single mom. What do you think?
You come as a package.
Exactly. You might not be rushing, but she's there.
Yes, that's on top of my list.
Yes, top on your list, girl. That's it. Get that right.
I'm very honoured that Mary has picked me to come and help her. I care a lot about her. I know what she's been through, and I'm really excited to meet the potential new partner. If I felt that he was not going to be compatible, I would definitely let Mary know.
Honestly, I'm pinching myself that I've come to paradise and met someone as amazing as Mary, but my only concern is that I might be feeling a little bit more deeply about Mary than she feels about me. Hello. How's it going? I'm right. I couldn't be happier that my mum and stepbrother are here in paradise. I really appreciate their opinions because they are both very important to me, and I'm hoping that they're going to see all the amazing qualities in Mary that I see as well. So it's been a pretty crazy couple of weeks. So to be here right at the end and met someone, I can't believe it, honestly. I've been surprised how this whole journey's affected me and how, strongly I feel about Mary. So for me, it's been one of those things, wondering, hopefully she feels the same way.
So you don't know for certain if she feels the same way as you do?
I'm confident in how everything's going, and I know we've got amazing chemistry, but I just know that there's almost a crunch time coming where we have to make some serious decisions, and I know I'm more than happy to continue, and I hope it works.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping Mary feels the same way as well.
Oh, I hope so too.
Yeah, so do I.
Hello, guys. Hi, how are you?
How are you going?
Hello, I'm good.
Like any mum, your son's happiness is the most important thing. And I could see straight away there was a connection between them. So lovely to meet you.
I was so nervous. I was just like, if I'm smiling a lot, it's because when I'm nervous, I smile. Oh, don't cry, guys. I don't want to cry.
Straight away, my mum's tearing up as she meets Mary, and I know that's a really good sign that she likes her. But I know Kylie's come here to ask me some tough questions, so it's time to have a one-on-one chat.
All right.
Good luck, Mary.
Come on, you need it.
All
You
right.
need it.
Okay, I'll come closer. Hey, so I have a question, Go
on.
I am a single mom, so I wonder, is that a problem for you guys?
No, not at all. Not the least. No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, that's great.
I was a single mum, so.
Okay, that's good.
We've got a list of questions, haven't we?
Okay, I'm nervous now. It's triggers one. I am very insecure when it comes to being vulnerable and putting feelings out there. So this is so uncomfortable.
We know Conor and we can tell that he cares a lot about you. So is it the same? Is there a chance that something can happen? Because I suppose as a mother, I worry that he'll be hurt.
Yeah.
That's my only concern.
I don't want to hurt anybody. And it's just like, for me, the feeling is mutual. I like him as much as I feel like he likes me. I'm just not sure that he knows how much, or if I'm
Probably not.
If I'm putting out there enough.
Yeah.
I think it's just, I've been married and that didn't work. And sometimes I do hold back a bit. It's not because I don't love him or I don't like him. It's because, oh my gosh, I said the L word, shit. I dropped the L word to Conor's mom. I can't believe it that I let that stuff slip.
So you do feel that way? Maybe you should just tell Conor and he'll tell you how he feels. And I think he's very genuine, and I think you can look into Conor's eyes and tell how he feels about you.
Yeah, I know. He really likes me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said love. I didn't even think about it.
I think it was lovely that she did express her feelings for Conor and say that she loved him. So I hope that Mary is honest with Conor tonight, because I know he's feeling the same. And I think it's really important for her to tell him.
I'm a little bit nervous about meeting Kylie. There's so much on the line today for Mary and I. If this doesn't go well, that could mean the end of our relationship. Yeah, God, I'm sweating at the moment.
Yes. So I've got a few questions for you anyway.
Okay.
Like, I really just want to know how you feel about taking on a child, and whether that's an issue at all with you.
To give you a bit of an idea of my background, so I don't have any relationship with my biological father. So for a long time, it was just my mum and I, and that's why we're really close. But also, in my childhood, I had my stepfather introduced into my life, and I know what a big impact that had on my life as a kid, and it gave me a role model, and it was something that was very special to me. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I know what a big responsibility that is, and it's not something I would take lightly. I just think, all kids need love, and it doesn't bother me whether, they're mine or whether they're step-kids.
I like your attitude.
Yeah. I'm just enjoying day by day spending time with Mary, and I would do anything I could to support her and
Oh, I'm glad. I was really pleased when Conor told me that he's very happy to support her moving into a blended family. So that sort of reassured me a bit that he would be happy to step up and be that role model for Mary's daughter.
So how was your chat with Conor? That's what I want to know.
I did raise the concerns that I had with taking on a child and everything, and he explained he's very familiar with blended families. And
yeah.
I feel like that he is a genuine person and that I think that he is really into you. So tell me, what words would you describe to say how you feel about him? Come on.
Why?
Because
why are you doing this?
And then it's going to be easier.
Oh my
for
gosh.
you.
I don't know. I'm scared. That's the thing. I'm scared of letting myself go because when you open up to someone, there's a chance of not working or you getting hurt. And that's the thing. I'm scared of taking a chance.
But you need to be vulnerable in order to find love, because if you don't let those guards down, he's not seeing the real Mary. You're going to have to do it. If you want to be with him, you're going to have to be true about your feelings for him.
Oh my gosh. This is great.
I know how committed I am to this relationship and how ready I am for the next step. But over the last few days, I've just had this little bit of a niggle that maybe I'm putting myself out there too much and Mary might not feel exactly the same way. So what I'd love is for Mary to feel confident enough to open up to me completely to make sure we're on the same page.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
We had a lot to do today. How do you feel it went?
I was so nervous. First, I saw my friend Kylie, so I got a bit emotional. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so nice seeing a friendly face.
What was her feedback to you? What did she say?
There was one thing that she said to me, and actually your mom mentioned this as well, which was, you know, how do I feel about you?
Yeah.
You know, if I don't tell you how I feel, I could have the risk of losing you in the end. And I'm just like, I'd rather just put it out there. So I don't like, how do I start? I think for me is a bit hard to put my feelings out there because I always get scared of me being hurt. But yeah, I wanted to know that I really, oh my gosh, stop smiling, makes it harder. Okay.
You're going well.
I can certainly sense that she's building to something she wants to tell me. I just hope that she feels comfortable enough to open up.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell him how I feel. I hate this. I can't. I'm so scared. So what I gotta say is that I really love spending time with you. I really love talking to you every day. I really loved our morning walks. I love everything about you. And and I am really in love with you. That's what I want to say.
I honestly feel exactly the same way. I love you too, and I just can't believe I feel this way after such a short amount of time.
Oh.
Tonight was the first night where we really opened up with each other, and I'm over the moon. I'm really pinching myself because someone that I've fallen in love with feels exactly the same way about me.
Oh my gosh, you're such a great kisser. Damn. Damn.
I think this has set a really solid foundation for our relationship, and I'm excited for the future.
So this is going to be our last night together before the commitment ceremony. So I'm glad that we're able to, you know, open up and share with each other as well. It's great.
So you're my boyfriend then?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I have a boyfriend! Ah! That's great. I've been single for so long, people, you don't know. I have a boyfriend! Ah! I'm a bit of a romantic, and I always was looking for a kind of a Prince Charming kind of a guy, so I think I found. Oh my gosh.
Success in paradise.
Yay!
coming up.
Matt, nice to meet you.
I was a police officer for 15 years, so you develop the knack of being able to read people.
Matt is called in for questioning.
What kind of reassurance do we have that you won't go running around with all these dolly birds?
And later.
It's very hard to start a relationship on some sort of selfish, ego-tripping guy. Like, do you agree?
I'm getting dragged over the coals a little bit here. You know, I feel like I was this hot air balloon, you know, flying high in the sky and it's just been burst and popped.
I don't sweat and you're making me sweat.
My feelings for Renee are very strong. She's an amazing girl and we're getting closer and closer every day. But we've had her ex-boyfriend Ciarran in paradise and she's recently come out of a relationship with him. And I'm a little nervous. She's not 100% over Ciarran and that I'm more invested than Renee. So I'm hoping I can get out of today that she is ready for this and we're definitely both on the same page.
Hey, how much? Good. Welcome to Fiji. Yeah, good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
Mate, you're looking good. Thanks.
Yeah,
looking great.
Thank you. Stoked you come. I'm super excited my dad's here. My dad is literally my best mate.
Cheers.
And he's definitely someone I can lean on. So I'm going to take on what he has to say and his thoughts on this whole situation.
You're looking happy. You're looking well.
So happy. I've had a great time. I've found a girl that I really like and that suits me perfectly.
Okay.
Well, she's absolutely beautiful. She's so natural looking. She's got the biggest heart.
Yeah, that's good.
And I haven't felt like this around a girl ever. I haven't felt myself.
That's great.
I haven't felt this comfortable. So I'm, very, very happy.
Yeah, mate, I'm emotional. Geez, I feel, wow. Yeah, to see you like this, mate, it's great. No, you've made my day, that's for sure, Matt. Seeing that smile.
But it wasn't smooth sailing at all.
Okay.
Walking through the paradise doors and having her ex, Ciarran, there as well.
Oh.
And it's such a recent breakup. So I've had to question, like, is Renee still into Ciarran? And I don't want to get hurt. So I just want to make sure Ciarran's not going to be a burden on our relationship.
Okay.
Because I just can't be bothered with an ex-boyfriend getting in the way of that.
Yeah, for sure. You've got to do right by yourself.
That's right. My dad's definitely going to have my back, and I think the chat that he'll have with Renee will be pretty tough. He's going to throw some hard questions her way and just see kind of where this relationship's heading.
Matt and I have had many obstacles here in paradise, yet we've still managed to kind of get through all of this and come out stronger. But I obviously don't want to make mistakes like I have in the past. So I just want to make sure that Matt is ready for a relationship and he is ready to settle down outside of paradise. Hi. Oh, I've missed you guys. It is so nice to see my grandparents. They have seen me go through heartbreak, especially when it was with Ciarran. How are you? They warned me about him from the start, but I didn't listen. So it's really important that I listen to my grandparents this time.
Have you been having fun?
I've been having so much fun.
I'll bet.
Yeah. It has been such a whirlwind, but a bit of background information. Ciarran is here.
I'm more terrified than anything else that she's partnered up with Ciarran again. I would just love for her to find a nice guy who would love her for who she is, and I could step back and not have to worry anymore.
So, obviously being in paradise has not been easy.
So you're well shot of him.
Absolutely.
Pleased to hear that.
Yeah, I knew you would be.
For yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'm proud of you.
Thank
on
you.
you.
Good.
Thank you.
Very, very good.
Thank you.
It's really good.
And I found someone really great.
Oh, good.
His name is Matt.
Okay.
He is very, very lovely. Makes me very happy. We have a lot of fun together. But he rides for Nitro Circus. So it's like he does BMX. He does like all the tricks and they tour around the world and that sort of stuff. So he's away a lot of the time. So I guess I really need to know whether he is ready to kind of settle down with somebody when he lives such a big lifestyle. And if he does see a future with me outside of paradise. And I guess the reason why I want you guys here is to kind of ask him the hard questions. Obviously, you guys know with Ciarran that I was really heartbroken and there was issues in that relationship. And I don't want to move forward with Matt if you don't see a future with Matt and I. And what you guys say out of this is going to make my decision whether I stay here in paradise or I go home.
Okay, that's a big job for us.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, what are we going to do?
I have faith in you.
I was a police officer for 15 years, and you develop the knack of being able to read people.
Hi.
So if Matt lies today, I would be able to pick that up very quickly.
Nice to meet you.
This is my dad,
you?
John.
I'm assuming. Nice to meet you, Renee.
I'm Matt. Usually, Renee's grandparents are so clean cut. They've got me and my dad covered in tattoos. I'm sure they're thinking trouble's coming.
So tell me a bit more about your career.
Yeah, 12 years in now, just pretty much riding. So, yeah.
Works very hard at his bike riding. But, yeah, what he does attract young, beautiful girls, and they're hanging off him.
Dad's starting to throw bombs straight away. I'm thinking, what are you doing, mate? Give me a break.
In saying that, Renee, I think I'd like to take you to have a chat one-on-one.
Why not? Let's do it.
See you later.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
And then he just grabs Renee. I'm left there sitting with her grandparents going, how do I get out of this one? I want to touch base on where Dad picked up with that because obviously being in the industry I'm with and the girls that come with that, there is a lot of situations that you get put in where you do run into problems if your partner's insecure, if there's trust issues, etc.
And just reflecting on that, that's been some of the issues in her past relationships.
Sure.
And sadly, guys have taken advantage of her, you know.
And I could see that happening.
That's hurt her.
Yeah.
You know, what kind of reassurance do we have that the same thing wouldn't happen with you? That you won't go running around with all these dolly birds that follow.
Very simple answer for me. I'm a very loyal person, and when I'm in a relationship, I have nothing but respect for that person. Renee means a lot to me, and you have 100% trust that I'll never do anything to hurt her. You do not even have to worry about that.
Yeah, gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. No, that's the kind of reassurance that we really need for her.
Yeah.
He felt genuine. You know, yes, I would trust him. You know, I think they've got prospects.
Matt has surprised me. He thinks and cares a lot about you at this short time. He's got feelings for you, Renee. He's got big feelings. Ooh, that's hard. I'm getting a bit emotional myself. I want to make sure Renee has got all the right intentions. And the biggest concern would be whether Renee's still got any feelings for ex-boyfriend Ciarran. I don't want to see him with his heart broken, obviously. Yeah. Matt's been split up from a long-term relationship for a while now. Yours is very fresh. Yeah. Obviously, the subject's going to come up, Ciarran. Everything's gone for Ciarran.
Being in paradise with your ex is super difficult.
Yes.
But as soon as Matt came into paradise, it was actually like my paradise actually started.
Okay.
And it's been good ever since.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Like, I didn't think I could be this happy.
But getting back to Ciarran, I know harping on about this.
Yeah.
Are you completely over Ciarran?
And I know that I'm fresh out of a relationship.
Yeah.
But if I didn't want to be here with Matt, I wouldn't be here. And Matt right now is what I want.
I can see they both have mutual feelings for each other, but I felt like she didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, that she's over Ciarran. And as a parent, I am concerned. Matt's heart could be broken. So we'll have to see. You're probably wondering what's going through my head.
Yeah, definitely.
I am very surprised to see you, Matt, that you're falling for Renee. And that's great. That's a good thing. But I'm a little bit concerned because I asked the questions. Obviously, I drilled her about Ciarran, and I felt like she didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, that she's over Ciarran.
I am a little bit rattled that he thinks Renee might not be over Ciarran yet.
Obviously, as your father, I don't want to see you, you know. Heartbroken.
Yeah. After having a chat with my dad, I have a lot on my mind.
Yeah, just look after yourself.
Will do. See you later.
See you later. All the best, Matt.
Thank you. I can't go into a relationship with someone if they still have feelings for their ex. So tonight's date with Renee, I need to make sure she's 100% over Cairran.
Oh, this is pretty.
I'm falling for Renee more and more each day. Wow.
Wow.
This is so nice.
This is beautiful.
So I need to make sure she's ready to go through with this commitment ceremony. And if she was to let me down right now and break my heart, I would be absolutely devastated.
My grandparents really liked you.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, they really liked you.
How did you feel after meeting my dad?
He obviously hit me with some pretty hard questions.
Yeah. I know he gave you a bit of a grilling, but I think he just wanted to check that you are the right girl for me because he just wants to see me happy and...
Yeah. Do you have any concerns? Like,
I just want you to go into this, with no doubts at all. Because of how recent your breakup's been, and yeah, I don't want to get hurt because you're not ready.
yeah, well, I want you to know that I do want to be with you. Because I think you're everything that I look for, and I want to make it work on the outside. I wouldn't be sitting here with you if I didn't want to be here. So obviously that means something.
It's good to hear. I just wanted to triple check.
Triple check.
I've had the best time the last couple of weeks getting to know you and forming this connection more and more.
Yeah.
And you're definitely someone I could see myself falling in love with. I know at this point, Renee is the girl for me. She makes me feel super special and I honestly couldn't ask for more. I'm ready. If we were to go through with this commitment ceremony, I would expect that to mean that we are boyfriend and girlfriend after this. And
So does that mean you're asking me out or am I asking you out?
I'm asking you out.
Matt is everything I've been looking for. And the more I spend time with him, the more I actually realise how much I like him.
Ready?
You ready?
Let's do it.
You sure?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm super excited for the commitment ceremony because I know this is real and I'm going to give it everything I've got. I'll see you at the commitment ceremony.
Tonight's been amazing and I know Renee wants this relationship as much as I do. Ciarran, your ship has sailed, mate. I'm leaving here with Renee. I wish you all the best with Kiki? Kiki, that's the one. Good luck, mate.
I really like Ciarran and I really, really have a strong connection with him. I can really see a future. But I found out last night from Mary that Ciarran apparently kissed Abby on their date and then shared a bed with her that night, even though he told me he had no feelings toward her, he didn't like her. And then also shared a bed with Renee. And I'm like, excuse me? I knew about Jess. I didn't know about Abby. I didn't know about Renee. And I know it happened before I was here, but still, mate, you had the friggin' chance to tell me and you didn't. And right now I am having second thoughts about pretty much everything because of his inability to communicate the truth with me once again. So we have some very pressing matters to discuss today after he meets my mum. Hello. Mum, you made it. My mum and I are literally like the bestest of friends. She's been there through every relationship that's ever fallen apart for me. And she knows what's best for me, even when I don't know it myself.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you.
I think my mum is going to be able to see through whatever facade Ciarran might be putting on and whether or not he's the right guy for me.
So what's been happening?
So much has been happening. And obviously, we're here because you're about to meet someone who I've kind of found a connection with.
Very exciting.
His name's Ciarran. We have a lot in common. We laugh a lot. Obviously, he's a really nice guy. But I'm a bit nervous about you meeting him. So we've had a couple of issues so far.
Ah.
A few things that happened that have kind of made me start to question whether or not I should be wanting to take the next step with him.
Okay. Like what?
Well, he got into Paradise from day one.
Yeah.
And he and I actually went on a date prior to Paradise, and he said to me the day before he left, he's like, can't wait for you to get to Paradise, you know, I'm going to be waiting for you. But he was sleeping with this girl before I got there.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he was sleeping with her, and his ex-girlfriend was also one of the girls in Paradise as well, who was apparently best friends with the girl he was sleeping with. And he didn't tell me until I actually asked him. So would he have ever told me it if I didn't ask?
Probably not.
So it's been pretty hard. Like, I've really had to try and put a lot of shit behind me.
Mm.
And now I have found out more from one of the other girls who told me only just last night that, oh, you need to know that you think you know everything, but you don't really know everything. So, and now I'm like, I look like an idiot. I feel pretty deceived.
Yeah, that's not good. Like, that's pretty lousy, actually.
It's really friggin' lousy.
Yeah. So he's a bit of a dog.
I need you to kind of grill him a little bit. You're going to have a chance to talk to him one-on-one.
Oh, that's nice.
So I expect you...
You know that I'll go really hard.
I give my mum the full permission to give Ciarran a good old-fashioned Morris grilling because he's made me pretty upset since being in Paradise. And I also want my mum to work out if he can be trusted.
From my side, we're going to meet one of my best mates, Brad.
How are ya?
I'm good, how are you? So he's known me for the last 6 years, and he knows past relationships that I've been in, and he's a good judge of character, and that's why I've got him here today.
Tell me all about it.
Absolutely head over heels. It's madness.
What's her name?
Kiki.
Kiki?
Yeah, I reckon you'll love her to bits. Like, she's bubbly, I've never felt like this about someone before, which is weird for me. And
yeah. No, I'm excited to meet her. You seem really excited. So.
I'm super pumped for this. It'll be great. I'm definitely excited for Brad to meet Kiki. You know, I reckon they might get on like a house on fire.
A big meal to a family as well. Of course.
With Brad chatting to her, you know, let me know if she's in it as much as I am, because I've told him I'm in 110%. And yeah, if Kiki's the same, then I'll be absolutely over the moon.
Next.
Tell me why you weren't honest with her.
Ciarran cops a grilling.
It's pretty serious when you sleep with someone else. It's a real dog act, actually.
I'm absolutely bricking it now because Kiki's mum got this look in her eyes like, I'm going to unravel the truth out of you, boy. And I'm sat here going, oh my God.
Get all the behind-the-scenes secrets with the Bachelor in Paradise Insider Guide. Only at 10play.com.au/Bachelor in Paradise or on the 10play app.
Hello. How are you doing?
This is my mum. Mum, this is Ciarran.
How you doing?
Marianne.
Nice to meet you. I'm not too nervous with meeting Kiki's mum. I reckon I can charm Kiki's mum just as I've charmed Kiki. That shouldn't be too hard.
So what have you guys been catching up on?
Everything.
Yeah, all good things, I hope.
Oh, of course. I was just telling Brad that I wasn't expecting to come into Paradise and, you know, be knocked off my feet as I've been with you. And yeah, well, as soon as Kiki come in, my whole perspective on everything changed.
Yeah, well, I've heard a lot from Kiki too.
She's heard it all. She's heard it all. Mum's got a bit of grilling to do on you.
Look out.
I don't sweat, and you're making me sweat.
I would be sweating. I would be sweating if I were you.
Do you want to go off and we'll have a chat and maybe you guys can catch up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Play nice.
Can I have one of these napkins to wipe my sweat?
See ya.
Here you are, sweat man.
Cheers. Thanks.
I'll move that.
I was not expecting that. So, yeah, I'm absolutely bricking it now because Kiki's mum got this look in her eyes like, I'm going to unravel the truth out of you, boy. And I'm sat here going, oh, my God.
I'm pretty confident that your mum is grilling him. I could tell that she was...
She had the eyes on the prize.
Yeah, what did you say to her? Because maybe I got a different story than...
I told her everything that Ciarran has been up to here in Paradise. Yeah. And how when I got there, Ciarran was already hooking up with Renee's good girlfriend, Jess. They were sleeping together.
Okay.
And he didn't tell me until I actually asked him.
It's not looking great for Ciarran. She's kind of slated him a little bit, like she's pulling him over the hot coals.
Tell me why you weren't honest with her about the women before she got into Paradise.
Didn't feel like there was the right time to tell her then and there, and then I told her.
It's pretty serious when you sleep with someone else.
Yeah, it is, 100%.
It's a real dog act, actually. Do you think she deserves that?
No, definitely not.
So did you not think about her when you were doing that?
No, I was just thinking about myself.
That's very selfish. And the fact that you weren't man enough to tell her yourself. She heard it from other people in Paradise. You know, everyone's sitting around talking about you and her, and she doesn't even know anything about the stories that are going around.
Yeah,
and
but if
everyone
I
else
had
is
the
talking about
opportunity
it.
or chance to nip it in the butt then and there, which you don't
Yeah,
sometimes
but
get
that's
in
the
it.
way things go when you screw up, right?
I'm getting dragged over the coals a little bit here. You know, I feel like I was this hot air balloon, you know, flying high in the sky, and it's just been burst and popped.
It's very hard to start a relationship on some sort of selfish, ego-tripping guy. Like, do you agree?
Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Well, I think you need to be upfront and honest and spill your guts, really.
I've spilt my guts to everyone. I've been the most honest person in Paradise. I've not hid anything from her. She asked me everything, and I've told her, this is what happened, this is what happened. I've not lied to her once.
Piss off. It's just crap. Like, you're a lying, cheating dog.
Oh no, shit. This is not going well at all.
But there's also more to the story. I found out more.
Oh, okay.
One of the girls from Paradise, her and I had a chat literally last night, and she told me, oh, babe, it's so great that Ciarran's told you everything and you've accepted him for everything. She goes, you know how we shared a room with Renee the other night, and before you got there, he was also shared a kiss with another girl and spent the night in her room as well.
He probably didn't want to upset you.
The thing is, I'm more upset if you don't tell me the truth than me finding it out.
I guess my concern is how much of this you've talked about with him.
Look, I actually haven't had a chance to talk to him about it, and I don't even know if I have the guts to say it to him when I see
I think
him.
you have to say it. Because when I spoke to him on the beach, he was literally, he's up here. His head is in the clouds. There was no negatives. And it sounds to me like you're checked out. Have you closed it off? Because it sounds almost like you have.
I'm just afraid that it's scarred me already that he could potentially lie to me. He has had so much of my trust so far, and to find out additional information, it really hurt.
Yeah.
So it's really scary that he could, given the opportunity, lie to me again. And then I feel just so silly for putting all of my trust in someone that I barely know. So I'm struggling a little bit.
Yeah, it's fair enough given what you've been through. Well, I'm just worried that her and Ciarran aren't on the same page. She seems to have a lot of issues she needs to bring up with Ciarran. They definitely need to have a chat because they're in two different headspaces. Oh, buddy.
Yeah?
I'm not going to lie to you, I got a few reservations.
Do you?
Yeah. She didn't paint a great picture to me. So she kind of made out to me like there's been some revelations in the last couple of days. And it seems to me like you're not on the same page.
I was not expecting
Sorry, mate.
No, well, I'd rather you be 100% truthful with me like you have been. And
100%. She just sounds really conflicted.
Yeah, sweet. Well, sounds like I need to have a good chat with her then.
You definitely, you've got to have a conversation.
Well, with Brad just telling me that, you know, Kiki's not on the same page as me, that's a massive issue with me, you know. This is not what I want to hear. I feel like we need to have a chat. I'm hoping that if I have a chat with her, I can twist this whole thing around and put it back in the positive light that, you know, we had before coming in here today.
So, I want to know what one of the girls said to you.
Mary came into me last night. She's like, Kiki, it's so nice that you know everything about Ciarran and you've forgiven him for everything. She goes, you know, because I can imagine, you know, knowing he's just slept with Abby in her room and then...
What?
Slept in Renee's bed with her as well. Like,
That never happened.
All the snakes are coming out to play, and I feel like I've got a big bullseye on my back, and everyone's just, you know, throwing spears at it and trying to hit, and it's just starting to piss me off.
So with Abby, I went into the beret, chilled out for a bit, and then I left and went back to my bed.
So you get under the blanket?
Ciarran was in bed with me all night. You know what I mean?
with Renee after one of the Bula banquets where it was all mental. Went into bed with her, was chatting to her, fell asleep for an hour or two, woke up and I was like, shit, I shouldn't be here. I'm going back to my bed. And that was that.
Is there any point that you thought that maybe I might find that out and possibly be hurt by it?
I don't understand why you'd be hurt by it because
I just like to know shit, babe. I just think that you don't understand the concept of integrity and honesty.
How do I not understand it? I've been honest with you.
I know, but the thing is, everything you've ever been honest with me about is I've had to ask you first for it.
Well, you're not to ask me about this.
I would love that kind of information to be volunteered to me.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. On the first date that we had, I'm supposed to go, oh, by the way, this is what happened in Paradise. Who would do that in a normal situation? Who wouldn't?
I just thought that maybe you might have an inkling that eventually things might get back to me.
Such as what? Me being in a room with Abby, and then going back to mine. If I'd have stayed in bed with her, I'd have told you.
Yeah.
If I'd have stayed in bed with Renee all night, I'd have told you, but I didn't. And now some little idiot says something stupid that wasn't even true to me.
I don't think Mary meant any ill will by it, but
Well, why else would she have said it?
I don't think she knew that I didn't know.
Yeah, but she caused a storm for no reason when nothing happened. If something had happened, I'd have told you.
I don't even know if I can trust Ciarran. I just don't know how much of the truth he's actually given me. And to be able to get past these things, it's going to be really hard for me. So I'm not sure if this is actually salvageable, and maybe I need to move on.
You've asked me anything, or I've had to come forward with stuff, and I've told you, I've been honest, straight to the point.
Between you and Mary, there's obviously some truth to it all, but obviously you can understand why I can't trust either side.
Well, I don't understand why you can't trust me when I've been truthful with you. I've not hidden anything from you.
Because this...
You ask me something, I'll tell you.
This is so hard for me. Like, I'm an adult woman. It's just this kind of back and forth high school bullshit has fried me to the point where I'm like, I'm ready to just throw it all away and just leave.
Next time on Bachelor in Paradise.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
As our final couples.
I never thought I'd ever meet someone that would make me feel like this.
Get ready to make the ultimate commitment.
Oh my God.
I honestly knew there was no other girl for me.
Oh my goodness me.
Will Ciarran's paradise past
Because I trusted you. And then I hear that from Mary. I don't know if you wouldn't sell me out later on the track for someone else.
bring his future with Kiki undone?
I'm not a lady killer, but I do what I want. I don't take into consideration other people's feelings. I take into consideration.
That scares me, though. I just feel like women might be disposable to you.
You're
and I'm
like
concerned that we're so different that we may not work.
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.